this church, okay, before this one, the old church burned down. And I remember this big old pot belly stove right over here. It was on a Sunday. We went to church that morning, and that evening, you know how the word get around, oh, the church is on fire. So the church burned down. Yeah, but it was, but that particular church, during the week, they had school. Yeah. On the weekend, it was, you know, church. So, but when it burned, we kept having church. Right back here at Mom Babe's house. Aunt Lily was a Sunday school teacher. My daddy played the piano. Mom Babe had a church, had a piano. Mom Babe had a piano. And the piano was red. But it was red with mirrors. Yeah. It was red with mirrors. And that's where we would go. We would have Sunday school and church. And then we built this one. Yeah. So I can't remember the year, because like I said, I left my paperwork at the house. That's all right. And we used to have, okay, this preacher would come from Houston every year. Charlie Harrington. And we would have a revival. We would have dinner out on the grounds. You know, and you know, back in the day, it wasn't no air conditioning stuff. And it would be so packed. People from town, from Rocky Mountain would come, because this man was, I mean, he was a great speaker. And they would sell soda pop, have lunch, and that Sunday after church, oh man, it was on then. We would have our lunches, and but it was good. So that's how we, you know, raise money and add a little addition onto here. And this is, yeah, over here on the plaque is, you know, the one that's gone on. So we've just been blessed, you know. And like Aunt Ida and my dad, they played the piano. Yes. They both learned by ear. Aunt Ida could whip a piano. Oh. And we had this fantastic choir. Yes. The choir would march in. Aunt Ida, she had these big hips. Yes. Her and Aunt Lily. And Aunt Ida would always wear these high heels. So she would walk in front of her choir. And she would, you know, it was nice. A lot of the oranges. And we had the choir went around to different places. It was just that good. But like I said, Aunt Ida and my dad, they learned to play the piano back there. Yeah, and they were good.
Aunt Lily was singing.
Aunt Lily, who asked that? People. Aunt Lily, I'm gonna tell you, Aunt Lily couldn't hear. I don't know if she was born like that. And like me, I have a co-lyric. Yeah. And my brothers. I have a brother that can't hear. Aunt Lily, and whoever asked that question, I don't know.
I don't know.
Aunt Lily, everybody be singing. Everybody would be, when you got through singing, Aunt Lily,
that's all right.
Which is nice. She, bless her heart, she would still be singing. Everybody would look over there at her. And Aunt Ida and Aunt Dar, I don't know why, they were characters. Aunt Ida and Aunt Dar, they would get together and they would kind of laugh. You know, it was all in fun. And things I remember about Mom Babe, when we went down there, she would have us to break off the little sticks off of the tree, about the size of a toothbrush. And she would have us to chew both ends. Those was her toothbrush. And she would dip it off in her snuff. While we kids done chewed them up because they, you know, they teeth. And she would have us to chew on both ends, so we would did that. She would dip it off in her snuff and she put, you know, put it in her mouth. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And she always wore an apron. She kept her snuff in her apron. And I remember her, she would always wear these Converse tennis shoes with the bunion busted out on the side. But she was comfortable. Yes, she was. Yeah. And man, you talking about somebody could cook greens.
Beans.
My maid cooked the green, and she would put a little lye on them. You know, lye was dangerous.
Yeah.
That lye would kill you. But she put a little pinch of lye, that tenderized them green. And she would make that big old thick gravy. This big old, ooh, that was the best gravy. And make these big old biscuits. We would go down there and eat. But she was a beautiful, my baby was sweet. So, and but anyway, yeah, that was, and they lived right back here. Ain't Lily never did get married, so she was always there with my baby. And I think, yeah, my baby died in 65.
66.
66, okay. 66. And but like I said, they was a close family. And the Ivery's, you know the Ivery, well, you are Ivery. Sense of humor. We all have a sense of humor.
Yes, ma'am.
And had two things in common, dipping snuff and alcohol. Ain't Ida was a little, what you bootlegger, whatever you want to Ain't Alice and her husband, Alice lived in Mount Pleasant. Alice, I'm saying, that was her dad and them sister, Aunt Alice in Mount Pleasant. So they kind of bootleg a little bit. But I mean, we all, Irish, they have a great sense of humor. And my mom, sometimes my mom would take me and Jerry, my other brother, you know, we would laugh, you know, and mama was talking about, don't pay them no attention, they Irish. That's what mama would say. So, but, and me, I love people. I like to laugh. I'm an Ivory, I can't help it. I drink my little beer. I'm an Ivory. So, but these were beautiful, they are beautiful people, Irish. And you guys, I know y'all are too. And I just love y'all. Each and every one, I'm glad to see you. And it's a blessing to be here, to see all of y'all. It's a blessing. God been so good to us. He been